Hey, hi guys, how's it going? So this is my first Skirm review, video review I'm going to be doing. So today in this video we have an interesting scenario. So we have double Harrier Kestrel versus Shark double hook. Very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to go over. I really I really like this video because it's a very rare scenario. So without further ado, let's go over the video and see what happens. And then we'll go over in the whiteboard, see what the winning play was. So, alright, so we got Shark double hook, and then they have Harrier, double Harrier Kestrel. Alright, so it seems no Boreskin side loops, and so does so does Whitecrest. Alright, so this is an interesting position, right? So they decided to send the hooks to reverse and the Shark to loop. So Whitecrest, I guess their plan here is to, stay outer and mortar. And of course we're splitting up now. Of course, if you see the issue right away is that, well, it should be the hooks here and the shark here, right? They have the right idea of splitting their ships, but they just have the wrong ships in the wrong place. So essentially, you in this situation, you can't catch them if you loop with your whole fleet, right? Otherwise, they just kite. And if you reverse with your whole fleet, well, they just play out or they just 180 stay around you. So you have to split your ships up. Now you want your shark to reverse because that does not allow them to just go downwind, right? And then you want your hooks to loop because they're going to be able to get behind him and chase her. And what essentially you're looking for is for them to, yes, go after the shark, and then the hooks can catch up and chase her anyway. Whereas right now, if they do decide to just go into the hooks here, well, the shark is not going to be able to do anything because it doesn't have chasers. So let's see what happens. Really interesting skirm round. So if you do notice, Whitecrest does push in too far, and they do get hit by the hooks. So that's really nice for Nova. Um, just free DPS. It's a very difficult comp to beat because say they just turned out, went crosswind, and just started 180ing, it's kind of hard for the shark even to catch them. Or if they just went wide enough to go around the hooks. But see, the shark's doing nothing here, right? If this is where the hooks were, and the shark was here, well, that would be pretty nice. Good night, Kestrel. So far, the hooks playing okay. Okay, this is great. The shark decides to turn right and go for the Kestrel, while the hooks, I guess, are going to go for the Harriers. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Alright, Shark does great here, just knocking out the Harriers, the Kestrel, sorry. Now, the hooks do make a critical mistake, right? They split up. Now, really, they should have both just went and targeted one of the Harriers. Instead, you know, they ran away. One of them ran away, and the other one went alone. Had they went together, they would be actually able to deal some DPS. Now, you might be wondering, okay, well, why shouldn't they have just run away? Both of them. Well, the issue with both of them running away is Now the Harriers can just 180 and just mortar. So that's not fun. Now another issue we do see is the shark does not turn left. He should be turning left pretty early because he sees he's here. Right, I know the Kestrel's in the way, but he needs to get around the Kestrel, turn left before the Kestrel, and get tilt, right, to support this hook in case. But I guess the goal was to just get a volley off with left side, which is great, but it doesn't really help that much. I mean, he gets shot off, but that's about it. So yeah, and then from here on out, one hook's already out of the game. The other one's pretty damaged. And here they could just play outer. We have another issue. Because even though one hook's gone, a hook and a shark's pretty strong. So what ends up happening, I guess, is this hook somehow doesn't get back into the fight. I can't see what he really did. I don't know if he like just stopped and waited or something, but he should have been there to help. It looks like he got separated. Yeah, he got separated, and now the shark is getting 2v1'd, which is defeat in detailed, isolation. It's not good. And they probably sink the shark, and then that's it. Yeah. Yeah, and then the hook dies as well soon after. Yeah, so what was the winning play here? Well, they had the right idea of splitting up, but they wanted the shark to reverse, right? And then they want the hooks to loop, because then, hey, hooks have chasers. They're gonna be, they're supposed to shoot stuff that's in front of them, not stuff that's next to them, right? And they're gonna be able to slow down, and they're gonna be able to catch them, if they do decide to take the fight with the shark. So. Alright, so, now you have the shark that's watching. They can't go downwind, right? He's going to intercept them. And if they push upwind, well, the hooks can just stop and the shark will just keep coming for them. So, of course, if they're smart enough, they'll go for the shark. What ends up happening is shark will probably sink, but at least the hooks will, at least they'll do its fair deal of damage, and then the hooks can just sink whatever as well. So, or even combine, right? Depending on how close they decide to come to Windrock. So that was the winning play there. Alright, that concludes this video review. Hope I explained it pretty well. If I'm wrong, just just let me know. Have a good one.